Hi guys, Ali Taylor here, and about a month ago I tested a brand new golf ball I'd never tested before. So I bought a dozen of the Bridgestone Tour B XS golf balls that Tiger Woods plays, and I was super impressed with how they performed. But it really got me thinking that if the Bridgestone balls are that good, am I actually using the correct Bridgestone golf ball? Right then, so like I said, I found it really eye-opening trying the Bridgestone golf ball. I suppose very blinkered. I'd kind of played the Titleist, the TaylorMade ball, you know, all very good golf balls, but I was super impressed with how the Tiger golf ball performed. If you haven't checked that video out, pop across, watch that now, and then come back to here, because what I'm going to talk about on this video is actually the ball fitting tool on the Bridgestone Golf website. I'm going to talk about how good it is. Will it show you which golf ball is actually best for you? And am I actually using, if I start playing this ball, am I playing the correct ball from Bridgestone Golf? So when you go on the home page for Bridgestone Golf, you can see as it pops up on the screen here, you've got three different options that you can go through. You can go through the V-Fit Ball Selector Guide, the V-Fit Video, or the V-Fit Numbers. So I'm going to go through the first one initially and see what I come out as. So let's get started. What brand of ball? Titleist. I'll play Pro V1X. So straight away it's suggesting a comparable one. So obviously I'm male. It's good enough to say my actual age here. I can just say that I'm between 35 and 49. Driver distance over 270 yards, and we can see it's matching me as we go along here. My average score let's get back down to under 80. My usual shot shape is a little bit of a draw, and my usual shot trajectory would be probably more on the high side. So from my filling in there, we can see the Tour BX is actually recommended. Right, then we can see me filling just a few things in there. This is initially saying isn't the correct ball. So that moves us into the second part, where you video a swing face on with a dozen ball box next to your golf ball. You email it in, and within about 48 hours, 72 hours, you get something back with some very interesting data on how your golf ball has performed and a recommendation for your golf ball. So let's move into the second option on the Bridgestone Golf ball fitting. So you can see me in the studio there, got my dozen ball box down, slow motion version of my golf swing. It was a solid one. It wasn't absolutely flushed, but it was a decent shot. Right, so then I got an email back through after a couple of days, and here are the results from that slow motion video. So it's recommending the Tour BXS, so perfect, the Tiger ball was good for me. But it's saying my club head speed was 113 mile an hour. My ball speed was 165 mile an hour. My launch angle was 10 degrees, and my backspin was 2,857 revs per minute. And I carried the ball 278, and total was 289. Now for me, I find that really interesting, because they've just gone off a slow motion video there, and I can completely get how we could maybe go on ball speed and club speed, but I'm not really sure how we get kind of backspin on the golf ball there. So I'm actually going to put my data up from TrackMan and actually show you how close the numbers were from TrackMan to what they got off the video. So we can see my actual club head speed was 107.1, so down from the 113 they said. My ball speed was 158, so not quite the 165 that was said. My spin rate was actually 2,064, not over 2,800. And my carry was actually 244 with the total 281. So for me there, very, very different numbers from the video that I've sent in than the actual TrackMan numbers I did produce. Now, I think it's hard for them off the video to be 100% accurate. So it was still premium ball, but maybe a slightly different model than doing it that way. And that moves me into the third and final way that you can get your ball fitting, is that if you've got your numbers from a launch monitor, you can input them into there and it'll suggest the golf ball off the back of that. So we click on the V-Fit. Again, it's Titleist Pro V1X. So my swing speed, I'm going to move that up to 107, 108, which I would normally do. I'm going to put my ball speed in there, and we can see alongside on the right there, it's already starting to adjust to the ball it thinks that I should be using. So ball speed, we're going to move that up. Oof, not quite that quick. So 158, yep, that was about right. So the strike was a little bit low off the club face, but let's put that in because it is judging it off a one-off shot. So we're going to move that to 9 degrees. I'm going to talk about my spin being just over 2,000. Not going to go on side spin because that's tilt, not spin. And then my driver distance over 270. And again, coming out in the Tour BX. Right then guys, so we could see the 3 different ways of running through the ball fitting on their website actually gave me 2 different golf balls. Now, I haven't had chance to test the Tour BX. I might nip out and buy a dozen, kind of do a full review video and maybe test the balls side by side. Obviously, if anyone from Bridgestone's watching, feel free to drop me a message and I'm happy to test the golf balls and see actually for me which one comes out. But like I said, I thought this was really, really, really good ball. I would be interested to try the Tour BX just to see what was different on performance. What I really, really liked with this was the extra bit of spin I got on those shorter pitch shots. Now, I do think ball fitting's a really, really important and underutilized thing at the moment. The golf ball's the only piece of kit you use on every single shot. And a lot of golfers talk to me about how the ball shapes differently, it stops differently on the green, but they're playing a different ball every time. So I'm not suggesting that you necessarily need to be buying premium golf balls. If you're someone who loses a lot of golf balls, clearly it might not be as important that you get in the ball to stop. You might not want to be spending 20, 30 pounds or 30, $40 in a round of golf on golf balls. But I like the ball selector tool. Other manufacturers do it. My only criticism of the tool is it's all about driver. And in my limited ball testing experience, I think there's more about the strike moving around on the face as to how the golf balls actually differ with driver. I think even with the irons to an extent, it's not such a big difference. It's more when you're getting into wedge shots, finesse shots, and then chipping and putting where you see a difference in the ball. So maybe the ball fitting on websites will adapt and we'll get more and more into that. But I think the fact that Bridgestone offer that is it at least gives you a feeling that you're buying something with a little bit of advice rather than just trying it because of price point or like I bought because one of your favourite players uses that. But like I said, I thought that was a great ball. Really, really interested to see that out of the 3 fittings, one was that, the other was Tour BX. So like I said, I might buy some BXs anyway and actually just test them myself, see how they perform. So guys, hope you've enjoyed today's video. Something a little bit different, talking about ball fittings and potentially how using, if you play the Bridgestone golf ball or if you're looking to try it, how their ball fitting tool could be of assistance, as limited as it might be just at the moment. But if you have enjoyed today's video, like it, share it, comment below and I'll get back to as many people as I can. If you've enjoyed today's content and you don't currently subscribe to my channel, please click the button below, ring the notification bell, and then you'll find out whenever I drop a new video. Follow me on all my social media platforms, all under Ali Taylor Golf. Hopefully catch up with some of you guys down here soon. Stay in contact.